Hello, good morning and a warm welcome to the CryptoMetal Market Review. Today's Friday the 6th of November and we're just going to look at the metals and cryptocurrency markets, and after a pretty tumultuous day yesterday. What we see with gold actually is quite exciting. We've had quite a strong and in no uncertain terms breakout of this resistance trend line, which we've been in since the highs in August. It's stalled around resistance at this level here, around about sort of 1950 level, 1950 to around about 1970. There's quite a lot of resistance and we need to get above this level before we can push on to the previous highs over 2000. There's still an issue with coming down to this 200 moving day, I believe, and I think depending on the dollar and obviously what's going on with the presidential race, pretty slow race that it is, it looks like Biden may win now. My kind of feeling was Trump before, and I'm still, there's still that potential he could win, but if Biden gets in, then things could change with the dollar. So dollar could be weakening on that. So let's take a look at the dollar. Okay, so here's the dollar, and what we see here is what I've discussed before, is this downward channel, which it's been in for obviously some time since the March-April sort of rally in the dollar, sell-off in the other markets, flight to safety really, that's what happened. And then since then we've had a very steady downward trend, and we're actually at a confluence here because we've bounced off resistance on this channel going down. We've headed down to the support area and it hasn't bounced. It's gone through this area. This pretty much was the support area here, and now we've gone below this level here. So this is the all-time low of the last few months. So if it gets down and closes down below this level, then we are going to head south. Now, if we look back previous history, if we go back to sort of 2008, okay, so if we look back in history with the dollar and we look at the sort of 2008 lows, these were at sort of levels down at 70, and these are levels that we should be getting down to if stimulus starts to ramp up. We're already at higher levels of money printing through the QE of sort of 2008 into early sort of 2011, and this is where the dollar weakens, and we should be breaking through this if we get some information on the stimulus. Now clearly that is going to take some time because of what's going on with the presidential election, and if we've got issues with the Senate being, if it is a Democratic president and we do have a Senate controlled by the Republicans, there could be issues getting any legislation through, so that could delay information. But whichever president gets back or gets into power, we will need to get some form of stimulus to help the economy in America. Obviously all around the world are doing the same thing, but the dollar in particular is what drives to some degree the gold and silver prices. So for gold to go back up, we would need to see further weakening in the dollar, and sustained below this line we'll see rallies in gold. So we're watching the dollar. Okay, if we move on to silver now, silver, as per gold, had a sustained rally yesterday, taking it basically out of this resistance channel in the bull flag. So could this be the breakout we've been looking for? Well, in order for us to sort of answer that, we need to look at the retracement from the previous low to the recent high back in August with silver, and what we've got is a Fibonacci retracement on the screen, and this area here we seem to be bouncing off this 23.6 retracement, which is around $25.50, $25.58. We hit that and came off, and then we've gone back up, and yesterday we didn't quite hit it, and today we've kind of gone up to just a touch higher and we've bounced down again. So still the same argument with the dollar and gold. Silver takes its lead from gold, but one of the issues here is certainly the this fib retracement and getting over this area of resistance. Once we conquer that, then we will be heading back up in short order, I think, back up to $30 and higher. So we still could come down here, largely to do with the election and dollar. Pretty same story as gold, really. But if we do have an issue there, this is the kind of area we'd probably get to, certainly around sort of $20, maybe 19. The 61.8 is at 1858, so that was the area I was expecting to get down to before we started rallying, and that's still a potential possibility. Silver is a lot more volatile compared to gold, so it accentuates the ride. But yeah, we're in positive territory, and hopefully this will give us some direction into next week. By the end of the week, if we do get a close above that 23.6, then we are going to get very bullish, but we could still carry on trading sideways into December if we don't have any decision at the end of this week. Okay, moving on to Bitcoin. What a day yesterday and the day before, really. Phenomenal returns yesterday, and it's obviously pushed up to some new highs. So I thought I'd start by looking at the longer term, and we need to go right back to kind of 2018, where the market was coming down from its all-time high to see the level we got to yesterday. So this is actually December 17, January 18 resistance level. And if we just move in to the daily chart, okay, here's the daily chart. We've kind of zoomed into the channel which we were talking about the other day. So we've kind of got a couple of channels in a way, and we've just recently created a few touches on this higher line. So this is obviously resistance. We've also got this December, January 18, December 17 daily resistance channel, which is about 15,700, 15,800, and we've got a few more coming up here which go back to that period of time. So there's not a lot of resistance. So on this channel and with what we've got here, this could be a time for profit taking, moving sideways. Having said that, there was a story yesterday. The Department of Justice seized 69,000 Bitcoin, and that was basically whether they auction those off. I mean, they're not going to disappear, but they were taken out essentially out of circulation. So clearly, the Bitcoin stock flow analysis, the number of coins that exist, there are a number which have been seized by authorities over the years. So there's some question as to the total number. All that can do is reduce supply potentially and increase the value of those that are left. So whether or not they come back into circulation or whether they've been permanently impounded by the government remains to be seen. But we'll see, no doubt, in the next few months. But the key point here is, along with the situation with the dollar and what's going on with the presidential election, there's an awful lot of interest in hard assets, the gold, the silver, and obviously key cryptocurrencies, and that's our area of speciality and focus, and that's why we've got portfolios that match all of these sectors and the longer term, which we're about to break out into this sustained bull market. So if you need any further information, do get in touch with us, and we'll be more than happy to supply you with further information, or head to the website CryptoMetalResearch.com for further information. But this story with Bitcoin is obviously going to be around for quite a while, and we expect some quite sizable gains in the near future.
At CryptoMetalResearch.com, we have a number of services to educate and inform you on how to benefit from the financial reset in this massive bull market. We fully expect our portfolio to return multiple double digits in the huge financial reset we're going through. The risks are high, but so are the returns for those with industry connections. We have years of trading experience to support you during your journey. Our services include Crypto Metal Premier, a full done-for-you service for the time poor who see the massive potential of having your assets realigned to benefit from the next big investment boom. We do everything for you so you can sit back, relax and watch your assets appreciate. Crypto Metal Partner, a done-with-you educational service for those who want to be involved and learn how to benefit from this massive opportunity and receive signals of when to get in and out of your positions to maximise your profits. CryptoMetal Portfolio, a do-it-yourself solution so you can learn and apply the portfolio to your investments directly without any support or assistance. CryptoMetal Pulse, a signal service direct to your inbox as and when the market dictates, combining decades of technical analysis trading within your broader crypto metal portfolio. CryptoMetal Personal, a virtual one-to-one for those who want to know more, want to discuss their personal situation and investigate what CryptoMetalResearch.com's investor education can do for you and your financial wealth.